versus being pessimistic. In the Islamic tradition, we have a very similar statement in our connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that statement is, Ash-shita'u rabi'ul mu'min. Ash-shita'u rabi'ul mu'min. Which means that winter is spring for the believer. Obviously, when you think about spring, everyone looks forward to it. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, the weather's perfect, outdoor activities, staying indoors, everything is so pleasant. When you think about summer, the extreme heat, it's too difficult to go outside. In winter, it's too cold to go outside, but everyone from the past in history, they're always looking forward to Rabi', they're always looking forward to spring. Even the animals, even the trees, everything of Allah's creation looks forward to spring because that's when life, in the rest of the year, life is at its peak in spring. So the statement, Ash-shita'u rabi'ul mu'min, means that although in normal circumstances, people look at spring during the season to do their outward activities and the indoor activities, the believer, the mu'min, looks towards winter for that spring in their connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? The statement continues by saying, the nights are long and the days are short. The nights are long and the days are short. Meaning that you have time in the day to fast and it's not going to be burdensome. And you have time to do ibadah at night and you can still get a full night's rest without being interrupted, even if you pray tahajjud. So when we talk about perspective, the cup is half full or half empty. When we look at winter, let's not think about, oh, -5 degrees, oh, 0 degrees, oh, 10 degrees, oh, 20 degrees. That's fine. Obviously, we have our normal conversations. But we look at the cup half full. We look at winter as spring because the opportunities that it provides us to be at home more instead of going out. So now, because it's so cold, I'm not going to spend so much time outside shopping. I may not be spending so much time outside gardening. I may not be outside doing chores. I'm going to be inside. So let me take advantage of the time inside. Spend more time with my children. Spend time with my spouse. Read more Quran. Do something that will make me productive. So we can look at winter as winter, or we can look at winter as spring. And as this very proverbial statement tells us, Ash-shita rabi'ul mu'min, that winter is the spring for the believer because the timing facilitates us to do more good. So it doesn't only have to be this particular time. In general, we always look at the positive aspects of what's happening, right? We can either complain about it or we can look to better ourselves. And the attitude that Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam took upon himself in every difficulty was to look at the positives and not dwell on the negatives. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to inspire us to be positive people. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to prevent us from complaining unnecessarily about His hikmah. And we ask Allah to make us among those people who find the wisdom in everything that happens, whether it's comfortable or we find discomfort in it. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.